Now, the first pose that we're going to learn is called the dog pose. So if you've seen a dog, you know that they walk on all fours. Now you're going to come on all fours. And many of you may have seen your dog stretching. So what it does is it makes its upper body really long. So you're going to start to lift your knees up, make your legs really straight, and keep your hands also straight and lift your hips up high in the air. And this is how many dogs stretch. And when you look down, it's a downward dog. And we can do an upward dog stretch also, because dogs stretch in the other way also. So you bring yourself down and you look up. And this is upward facing dog. So again, you're going to go down and make it downward facing dog. And then you're going to come up and make it upward facing dog. And then knees on the floor again. And just remember, this is the dog pose. Downward dog when the dog looks down, upward dog when the dog looks up. Now, the next pose that we're going to learn is the snake pose. Now, those of you who've seen snakes in zoos or in some parks, you know that the snakes crawl on the floor. So that's how we're going to begin. You're going to lie down on your stomach on the floor, just like a snake. You're going to pretend to become a snake. You're going to lie down, and then you may have seen snakes with their hoods up. So what you're going to do is you're going to place your hands on the floor and lift your upper body up, just like a snake lifts its hood. So this is a snake with its hood lifted up. And then you can come down again and become a snake which is on the floor, like slithering on the floor. And you can lift your upper body up and become a snake with its hood wide open. Alright, so remember, this is the snake pose. It's also called the Bhujanga Asana. Now, the next pose we're going to do is the horse pose. So many of you may have seen horses on TV or maybe even gone to a horse race. And you know, horses are very strong and very fast animals. And they run really fast. And they run on all four legs. So we're going to pretend to be horses again, just like we pretended to be a dog. So you're going to once again place your hands on the floor and knees on the floor. You're going to bring one leg forward and then take the other leg back and look forward. Your body is long like a horse, and now you can pretend to be a horse. And then you can switch legs also, because a horse runs with all four legs. So you can take your right leg back and you can bring your left leg forward. And this is a horse, again with a long body, a straight head, really strong, and look forward. And then you can come back again. So remember, this is the horse pose. In this posture, you become really strong and fast, just like a horse. Now, next we're going to learn the camel pose. Now, those of you who've been to the desert or who've seen camels, you know that camels are famous for their big hump, which is on their back. So how are we going to become camels? We have to somehow get a round hump. So, to become a camel, what you do is, you again come on your knees, you stand on your knees, and then you're going to place your hands on your ankles. So you're going to hold your ankles or your heels with your hands. So you just go back and you just hold your ankles and you look forward. And now you've become the hump of the camel, the camel's hump. If you want, you can even look back. Yeah. See, so you can imagine that just like a camel has a hump on its back, you become the hump of the camel. So we'll just do that once again. Again, you're going to come on your knees, right? And then again, you're going to start to bend back, and place your hands on your heels and become that round curve of the hump of the camel. Then come up. And you can sit down. Now the next posture is the butterfly pose. Now a butterfly, if you've seen, they're very beautiful and they're very fast and they fly all around. So now to become a butterfly, we're going to need wings. So what you need to do is, you will sit down and you'll bring your feet close to each other. And then you're going to hold your feet, right? Now, pretend that your feet, your legs are the wings of the butterfly, and you want to start to flap them. Just like a butterfly flies with its wings, we pretend that our legs are the wings and we flap them just like a butterfly. And the faster you flap, the higher you can fly, and the faster you can fly. So this is your butterfly posture.